Real talk. If you haven't lost at least one friend for no reason, it means you haven't grown. It means you have settled for everything that is suitable for them. And it means you're just not evolving. I believe that if you have every single friend that you've had your entire life, you are not growing at all whatsoever. I believe that 100. I believe that you're supposed to outgrow some people. You're supposed to. Because if you haven't, and if you have everybody, you are all staying the same. Ain't nothing wrong with you. Just remember you're special. Feeling hopeless and alone, just remember there's always God there to be there to help you. Put in effort, make mistakes. No one on this earth is perfect. Trial and tribulations, both in life, are guaranteed, but in the end, it's all worth it. I'm hoping and I'm praying. This is something relatable, and the words are beneficial when someone out there can understand what I'm saying. Mind, muscle, motivation. Let's stop playing. Share it with the nation. What they do though? Y'all know what time it is. Mind, muscle, spirit, motivation. Like, share, subscribe. If you're trying to grow, come this way. If you're trying to get better, come this way, because that's what I'm all about. Giving suggestions, giving ideas, just trying to get better, trying to make this one life that we have be the best life that we'll ever get. Today, I wanted to talk about something that is just a part of life. Outgrowing people, evolving, growing up. Some of the most closest people that have made me laugh, that I've confided in, literally all of them are gone. And the people that I thought for sure was not suitable for me, was not good for me, those are the people that I have. It's just crazy how life works. My problem was that if you can make me laugh, if I can open up to you, if I can be comfortable around you, and the same vice versa, you're probably going to be around for a long time. And hopefully the same can be felt vice versa. Of course, that wasn't the case. And of course, that's just not the case. I didn't really realize the whole point of having a person in your life, a true friend, significant other, family. They have to have good intent for you, and the same vice versa. Anybody can make me laugh. Anybody can make you laugh. You can open up to just about anybody when you really need to let something off your chest. And a lot of people, they're going to listen to you and then judge you right afterwards. So just because they're somebody you can confide in doesn't mean they're somebody you can trust. And you can get comfortable around somebody unintentionally if you have to be around them for a certain amount of time that is long enough for you to let loose. These things do not these things do not matter whatsoever. It took me a very long time to realize that. And when I say very long time, I'm not talking about now at the age of 32. I realized it in my 20s. I realized it when people started just going MIA. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say I've outgrown people. Some people have outgrown me. And I guess that's something that happens. And when you do outgrow a person, it's probably, now that I think about it, it's probably better just to go your own way, because letting somebody know that you outgrown them, that they don't have any amount of importance, they're not giving you any type of benefit to grow and get better, to let somebody know, to tell that to a person. A lot of people say words don't hurt, but that would definitely, if that being said to you, I don't care who you are, it's going to be something that you won't forget. So the people that have outgrown me, I'm just going to give that benefit of the doubt. For the people that have outgrown me and didn't tell me anything at all, hey, respect. As weird as it sounds, respect. There's no animosity anymore. There's no feelings of hurt anymore. And there's no, there's nothing that I need to know why you left. And I'm not talking about just no relationships. I'm talking about a lot of friendships. Because I've said it before, I'm a type of person that I tend to gravitate towards people that are completely opposite of me. And that's how I've been my entire life. It's not something that I do. Um, it's not something I do that I'm knowledgeable about. It's just something that I've always done. I don't know why. It's just something that's always worked for me. But even those people that are completely opposite of me, that I got along completely, peacefully, they're no longer around. And the people that I've went back and forth with, the people that have hurt me, some of them are still around. Some. And that may be a trait about me that I have to, you know, change and get better about. But that's where I stand right now. And it's just outgrowing people. Change is all inevitable. And like I said before, if I had everybody that I grew up with, to me, that means that I have not changed at all. Some people I wasn't good for, and then some people wasn't good for me. I had friends who did some things that weren't good for them, and of course wasn't good for me. And I chose to not go in that direction. So of course, um, I grew up realizing that whatever they did wouldn't benefit me in any way, shape, or form. And again, the same vice versa. Some people obviously have felt that same way about me, and that's why they're no longer around. Sometimes we just get caught up in our lives, and that's something that I understand as well. A really close friend of mine, him and I had our sons up literally almost around the same time, and he moved. We don't talk as much. I mean, as weird as it sounds, we don't even we really don't even take the time to send a message just to say what's up, even though that can be done in like under 5 minutes. But hey, it is what it is. But it's life. We literally grow. We get caught up in our bills and our trial and tribulations and our duties and everything like that. It's just life. When I was younger, I wouldn't have been able to sit up here and even tell myself that. No, you know, it was always, if I can make time, you can make time. It was always it was always me doing the one checking up. It was always me being the one to always hit them up just to see how they're doing. I know there's a lot of people like that, but you're only hurting yourself, especially if they're not reciprocating that same type of concern. You're only hurting yourself. I was only hurting myself doing that to people who really showed where I stood as far as priority. And like I said, in 5 minutes, you really can't give me 5 minutes. I get it now. I get it. We have more important things that we have to tend to. And a lot of people I just wasn't and am not important to. And I get that. And I don't say that with any type of sympathy because I don't need it. I don't want it. I get it because that's obviously how I feel as well. But, if you're young, this is going to be something that you have to have experience with to understand because I know it's hard. Trust me, I've been there. When you're the one always checking up on people who really mean a lot to you, when you're the one always checking up on people who you confided into and you share some of the most secretive of secrets. You let them into your house, you let them meet your parents, you traveled with them, you did all this and that, and then it's like they don't even know you. They don't even care about your existence. And it's not always just you. It's not that you're a bad person. It's just the simple fact that they
All my iPhones.
what?
How many were for my game?
Okay, hold on. I'll get it in a minute. Close the door, buddy. It's in your room. I'll put it on your drawer. If you can't get it, come back.
Please. I want it. Please.
People, bear with me. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what I gotta do.
Mama,
All right, people. Apologies. But when you're young, you're thinking about yourself. You mainly live in your feelings. You're always the victim. You're always victimizing yourself by the thoughts that you create in your mind. But you got to understand, some people just will not see you as a priority. Some people will just not make time for you. And that is okay. That's okay. It's better to understand it and to accept it now than to waste all your life going back to those people who you make time for all the time and they just can't seem to find any time for you. It's better to accept it sooner than later. And you have to evolve. You have to evolve because you will be completely oblivious to people who are in your life, who's making time for you, and you're steady going back and forth with someone who just will not reciprocate that same type of energy. Trust me, it is okay. If you're somebody who you've built up time with when it comes to a person at work, first off, you got to understand it's work. You got to understand, are you really hanging out and talking to that person outside of work? Don't get it twisted. If you're talking to somebody at work all the time, and if you're having some hard days at work and you built up a habit of being able to go to that person and you're both can relate, you're relating to things at work. It's work. They're not your friend. They're an associate. Y'all are associates who so happen to work at the same type of job, who are experiencing the same type of day. That's it. You're not friends. It is what it is. It sounds messed up. And for somebody who's in that position and you're saying I'm wrong as you're listening, you may want to dissect that friendship that you're calling towards that person at work. Just a quick question. If you stopped working at that same job, do you think y'all will continue to talk? Or will y'all outgrow one another, no longer be relatable to one another, and see each other outside of work and not even acknowledge each other?
I want to pick a car. I want to pick one. This one. Check this one. I want to pick a car. I can't. No, I want.
Hold on, people. Hold on, because this boy is about to make all this noise. Just ask yourself that question. Ask yourself.
I want to pick a car. I can't.
You're not able to drive any other car with this. Drive a car. That's the only car you can have. If you come here again, I'm spank you there. I don't know if y'all heard that, but I literally said, if you come in here again, I'm going to spank you after I already said, I'm going to let him come up and appear on the camera because he might be the reason why I blow up. Yeah, that's what's going to happen next time. I don't know whatever answer you came up with, but if it's a no, and if you really had to think about it, okay, Needless to say, more. But again, I don't try to fit a character that's appealing to everyone. What you see is what you get. And I don't go out, so I am a boring person. I do the same stuff. I'm very militant when it comes to how I live my life. And I like to stay on top of things. I like to stay as prepared as I possibly can. And yes, I'm still young, and that's just not the lifestyle that is appealing to a lot of people. But that's me. I don't get any type of benefit of going out and then waking up the next morning trying to go to work, knowing I have to go to work and being hung over the entirety of the day. No, I don't laugh at everything, but I do laugh a lot. And there's a lot of things that I find entertaining that is completely opposite of what you see in my image. And that doesn't add up to a lot of people, but I'm okay. I'm okay because I'm at the position in life where I have evolved. I've evolved to what's suitable for me, not other people. And that's why I'm able to make the decisions that I make. That's why I'm able to do what it is that I'm doing, because it's suitable for me. I can talk like this in front of a camera because it's suitable to me. I don't do this out in public because that's not suitable to me yet. I haven't I haven't built up that confidence to be able to talk in front of people yet the way I am right here. And that's why, like I said, there's not a lot of people blowing up my phone. There's not a lot of people that I'm hanging out with. And I've just evolved. And a lot of people outgrown me, and I've outgrown a lot of people. Again, friendships, family, relationships, it happens. It's just part of life. It takes a long time to accept, but trust me, once you can let people go. You can finally stop and realize that they just don't see you as important as you see them. And once you do, it's hard. It's hard, but you can let them go. And finally, unfortunately, you will come to a point in life where you just no longer even check up on each other. You may forget each other's phone number. Um, Maybe you won't even see each other when you do go out. It's just part of life, people. It is. It's just part of life. People come into your life for all different reasons, and it's for different seasons. Very rare, very seldomly do you have a person that you can check up on and y'all will talk like y'all been talking nonstop and that nothing has changed. Very rare will you have somebody like that. But trust me, you are considered blessed if you have somebody like that. Now, do I? I won't say if I do or if I won't say if I do or don't, but if you do and you know you do, you are blessed and you are highly favored, because that is something that is very rare. I don't see it a lot. I don't hear about it a lot. I hear the completely opposite. I've experienced the complete opposite, but again, it's just life. So hopefully this video was knowledgeable to you. Hopefully you gained some information, and hopefully it gave you some peace as far as how many people you have in your life and the people that you steady latch on to that you need to let go. Maybe you finally come to accept it, and hopefully I've helped somebody out. Mind, muscle, spirit, motivation. Like, subscribe, share. Until next time, people, we are out.